Hey everybody, it's Mike Young with Denise. I'm a lifestyle nutritionist with Forever Young Nutrition Coaching, and we're going to give you our review and comment on the plant-based news, the plant-based health news. And we're actually out here at LAX, and we're taking a flight, and we have some time between planes, so we're making a video that we're recording. And Denise has got an article that she picked out for us today, and I think it's on vegetables and cancer, right?
Yes.
All right, what's it called?
A diet rich in fruits and vegetables reduces breast cancer risk by 14%. New research suggests that a plant-forward diet rich in fruit and vegetables can lower the risk of breast cancer in postmenopausal women.
All right, so only women and after menopause. But that, I think as you get older, the older you get, the greater chance of you getting cancer. I think most cancers actually happen in people that are older, right?
Well, that's when it's usually detected, and is when women are over 50. They keep saying that their risk of getting breast cancer is increased, but really I think the cancer starts decades before that, and the lumps just get large enough that they're detectable in a mammogram 20 years later.
Yeah, there's always cancer cells, whether your body can fight them off or not. Look at that. Whether your body can fight them off or not is the question.
So, a plant-forward diet rich in fruit and vegetables can lower the risk of breast cancer in postmenopausal women, according to new research presented at the annual meeting of the American Society for Nutrition. The new study suggests that the quality or overall healthiness of a person's diet may be key to cancer prevention. For the study, researchers in the Center for Research in Epidemiology
Epidemiology.
Yeah, it just wasn't coming out. And population health at Paris University in France tracked over 65,000 postmenopausal women living in France for more than 2 decades. The participants filled out dietary intake questionnaires in 1993 and 2005 and were followed for an average of 21 years. Over the course of the study, 3,968 study participants were diagnosed with breast cancer. Now you're gonna walk me down the stairs while I'm reading?
Okay, so we'll do escalator then. We'll do escalator.
Yeah, I don't think I can read and walk down the stairs.
Okay, so 20-year study. Sounds like a long time, right?
21 years, about 3,900 participants. The researchers used 18 food groups to categorize the degree to which participants adhered to a diet that emphasized plant-based foods versus animal foods and ate healthier, such as eating whole grains, fruit, vegetables, nuts, legumes, vegetable oils, and tea or coffee, versus less healthy foods, including fruit juices, refined grains, potatoes, sugar-sweetened beverages, and desserts. Comparing breast cancer rates among women with different dietary quality revealed significant differences in cancer risk among those with healthier and less healthy diets. The study found that a healthy plant-rich diet was linked with a 14% lower risk of breast cancer.
Did they define healthy plant-rich diet? Plant-rich, it may not even be plant-exclusive. It could be just a lot of plants, and we don't know exactly what healthy is. And as I know from being a lifestyle nutritionist, it really matters the exact amount. And there's most plant foods I don't even consider healthy, actually, because there's so much variation in there. So this is actually even more promising because they don't even specify exactly what this healthy plant-rich diet is, and yet it still has a significant impact on cancer reduction.
Well, they called healthier whole grains, fruit, vegetables, nuts, legumes, and vegetable oils.
Okay, they call it oil healthy. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And it included tea or coffee. The less healthy foods were fruit juices, refined grains, potatoes, sugar-sweetened
less healthy with potatoes?
And desserts.
Well, they're probably meaning fried potatoes. I'm guessing like French fries?
I guess.
Because regular potatoes would be one of the healthiest foods you can eat. If you cook them in the right way anyway, prepare them in the right way.
It didn't even classify what the animal foods meant. healthy, less healthy, or not healthy. It didn't even say. But it said that this highlights that increasing the consumption of healthy plant foods and decreasing the consumption of less healthy plant foods and animal
What's
foods.
considered less healthy plant food? Did they define that?
Yeah, I just went over that. The less
Oh, I'm
healthy
sorry. Okay, so
included
potatoes.
fruit juices, refined grains, potatoes, sugar-sweetened beverages, and desserts.
Okay.
So
Wait, so the study included just the healthy ones, or did it include healthy and less healthy plant foods? Did it say that in the article? It included
the
both.
study included both. And
Both,
those
okay.
that ate the more healthy plant foods.
I got you.
had the more
And even that, like I said,
risk of
well,
breast cancer.
the important takeaway here is even the more healthy ones are not health optimizing. Oils are not health optimizing. They're health destroying, and they're still included in that category.
Yeah.
So this gives me even more hope that the benefits might even be greater than you think.
Yeah. So the study's researchers focused on differentiating between healthy whole plant foods and less healthy foods and animal-based foods. What's different about our study is that we could disentangle the effects of the quality of plant foods, which has not been the focus of previous studies on
Right,
other
it's not.
dietary
Yeah,
habits.
it's definitely not. Everybody just assumes that plant-based is healthier, which is not necessarily the case. But like I said, even in their definition here of healthy, they include oil. And oil is the ultimate junk food. I talk about it in my book, Live to 150. Check it out at liveto150.org.
Previous studies have examined cancer risks associated with various dietary patterns such as the Western diet, the Mediterranean diet, and vegetarian diets. Some studies suggest diets that include meat and dairy consumption can increase the risk of breast cancer. A 2020 study
I would say
published
so,
by
yeah.
the International Journal of Epidemiology,
There we go again. That word.
Epidemiology found that drinking dairy milk regularly is associated with a significantly greater risk, up to 80%, of breast cancer in women. Consuming as little as 1/4 to 1/3 cup of dairy milk per day was associated with an increased risk of breast cancer.
By 80%.
30%, just by consuming a quarter cup a day.
But more than that is up to 80% greater, they're saying? That's a
Yeah.
massive
Drinking-
difference in
drinking
percentage.
dairy milk. So that was research led by Gary Fraser, PhD of Loma Linda University.
California.
Yeah, by drinking up to 1 cup per day, the associated risk went up 50%. And for those drinking 2 cups per day, the associated risk was 70 to 80%.
There we go. Holy moly.
Similarly, a 2018 study conducted by researchers at the University of Glasgow, that's in Scotland, found that postmenopausal women who consumed more than 9 grams or 0.3 ounces of processed meat per week increased their risk of developing breast cancer by 20%. The cohort study, which examined 273,466 British women between the ages of 40 and 69, also found that participants who consumed less than 9 grams of processed meat, which equates to approximately 3 pieces of bacon, faced a 15% higher risk of developing the disease than women who did not consume the animal product at all.
So all these animal products are bad. That's a short takeaway.
Yeah, they talked about, we were wondering why they didn't mention the animal products in the beginning of the article, and it only talked about fruits and veggies and legumes and greens. So there's where the cohort study was mentioned about animal products. In the last paragraph, in addition to the previously known effects of processed meat on the other kinds of cancer, study co-author Naveed Sattar said in a statement, this adds further evidence that might have a deleterious effect on breast cancer, particularly in postmenopausal women. If you take it at face value and say there's an association, then it means that if people were to eat less processed meat, they might well reduce the risk of breast cancer.
All right, so that's it. And so the takeaway is not only breast cancer, but all these other issues, and not only eating more fruits and veggies and healthy plant foods, but avoiding the animal products, which we know. But it's just more information for you that proves it. It's absolutely proven and true. You can't avoid it. And let me also mention before we quit here, because we got to go through security, that make sure you comment below with your thoughts on this. Check my book out at liveto150.org, and anything else besides subscribing to the channel and liking the video, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me hear your thoughts.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.